Terrence Howard is a charlatan. Terrence Howard, I do not believe that Terrence Howard believes what he is talking about. I don't think he even thinks this makes sense. And according to what I am gathering, this information he's spewing is not new, and it was something this philosopher came up with. I'll put him on the screen. Terrence Howard's regurgitating mumbo jumbo and then tries to spew it as though it's some like intellectual, deep thought, secret society kind of shit that all of us just didn't peep and it was over our heads and we need to listen to him. And you know the funny thing? People are really believing this shit. Like, people are really believing this shit. And I'm like, bro, he said that 1 times 1 can't be 1 because 1 times itself has to be 2. And if you really look at 1 times 1, if something's 1 and you times it by itself, that's going to be 1. Like, what are you talking about? Or like 1 times 0 is 0 because, yeah, there's 1, but it's 0 times it's 0. What is he talking about? I don't get this. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I'm telling you, I don't believe him because I think he's trying to portray himself. He's an actor, y'all. You got to keep that in mind. I think he's trying to portray himself, excuse me, I had candy in my mouth, as like a conspiracy theorist because there's a lot of money in the conspiracy theory field, the conspiracy theory space. A lot of people have earned so much money talking about this stuff that a lot of other people want to infiltrate the space and they want to circumvent that and get into it and make money too. He's probably tired of being an actor, and if all he has to do is go around and spew some bullshit and tell you something and whisper a little something weird in your ear and you believe it, that's on you. This is a business to people like him. He's full of shit. Don't believe the hype. I'm telling you. Or like, who else? There was several people on TikTok and also on YouTube that's trying to be conspiracy theorists now and don't believe that they believe anything they say. They're full of shit. They only spew the shit that's already been on the surface for quite some time. They take the shit and polish it off and then sell it to you and try to act like it's new. Bull crap. Like, there's some people like this YouTuber, he's a conspiracy theorist, but he actually does deep dives and try to figure out why something's happening and also the new things that are happening around us. Not regurgitating some old shit and be like, oh yeah, this is that, because this is that, and you're silly if you don't know that. Terrence Howard, shut up. Shut up, Terrence. I think his audience is those people that just want to believe whatever. And don't get me wrong, I believe in conspiracies as well. But I don't believe this. This is a whole heap of mess. What the fuck is he talking about? Then he speaks in circles. Like, what? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, Joe Rogan looked like he had brain farts going throughout their podcast when he was talking. And this lady right here, just judging by her posture, she's like, what the fuck am I looking at? What's going on? Then he came on there with his hair looking stupid. Like, no, I don't believe Terrence Howard. If you want to hear what he was talking about, look up Joe Rogan's podcast and prepare for your brain to be blown, and not in a positive way. Like, you're probably gonna shit your brains out because of this fucking guy. Like, I just don't believe him.